First View TV, your cutting-edge television station, interfacing Africa and the rest of the world with excellent documentaries, business news, investment opportunities, lifestyle, and much more. We're currently on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also view while on the move at www.firstviewtv.tv. First View TV, changing the narrative.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome, that's really good, that's really good. My name is Sean David Onomously, and I'm going to be your MC for tonight. I see a fan back there. I'll tell you a lot of awesome. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. It is a great night of celebration where we are going to be recognizing some of the great minds across the country and outside the country as well. We have the wonderful presence of the ambassador of Nigeria to the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for ambassador. We are going to be having a better introduction to him much later. But I want to get started. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for hanging out there. Mr. Jerry Ejikeme, the CEO of Sochitel, and I would like to invite him at this point. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Mr. Jerry Ejikeme.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Your Excellency, Nigerian High Commissioner to the UK Ambassador, Tunji Sarafadishola, and Madam Ambassador, I want to recognize you as well. Afolabi, Chairman of Prince Afolabi, and Chairman of Nigerian British Business Forum, Mrs. Afolabi, Dr. Afolabi, Dr. Mrs. Afolabi, recognize you as well, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and if I can say, all protocols observed. It is our great pleasure to sponsor this event in recognition of the hard work and the vision of the chairman over these great many years. If you would permit me to start by sharing my story which I'm sure a lot of you here will recognize, and hopefully it resonates as your stories. In about 2007, I was working with BT, with a BT company, and the opportunity came. Well, one of the things was, like so many of us, my mother that was back home, I think around about that time, MTN had just started with its GSM in Nigeria. So you send money for bills, you send money for this and that, and of course, a lot of times you hear back that they used it for something else. So we looked at it and we said, well, what if you can actually pay the bills directly of friends and family back home? Got in touch with MTN and connected with MTN. At that time, people used to ask me, what do I do? And I used to tell them, I sell recharge cards in London. And they would laugh. But I had a vision. I had an idea of where I was trying to get to, like so many of you represented here today. From that vision, from that dream, and of course, personally, I can't go further than saying, and the dream came from the Almighty Himself. But we started to pursue that course. And today, I'll tell you a little bit about Sochitel. Today, Sochitel, the group we started in 2007, from signing the initial contract with MTN Nigeria, today we have over 450 networks on our platform. We went from doing from UK to Nigeria, allowing people to do pay bills, etc., to doing US, Canada, and today we have over 300,000 outlets around the world where you can access. We went further than that. We developed a platform that we realized was very good. Through our trials and tribulation and through what we wanted in platform provision, I said to myself, what are we doing here? We're Nigerians. I will not allow other people to go into my country and take my lunch. I'll go myself. So we went in, and today we set up in Nigeria using UK standards, ISO standard. We were able to win the business, and we serve in Nigeria about 7 banks, 56 banks across Africa, and we're operational in 20 countries. We live in a connected world where everybody is on internet and accessing all manner of things. Africa cannot be left behind. Africa will not be left behind. And irrespective of the challenges, the infrastructural challenges or whatever there is, we have a resilient people and a brilliant people who are rising above that, so that Nigeria is today, I tell you, the hotbed of fintech innovation, fintech investment is Nigeria today. So what we've tried to do is we've set up, whether it's airtime, data, to help people, or we've gone beyond where you're sponsoring your family and friends. We've started to use data to help businesses, to help platforms, apps and applications to connect to the last mile. What does that mean? That means that when you come up with a brilliant idea and you're trying to make it reach the farmer, you're trying to make it reach the villages. They don't have broadband that we take for granted here. They haven't dug, well, there is some cabling, main one, etc. But in general, to the villages, etc., all the things we take for granted in the UK. So we try to bridge that gap by providing mobile data and data access to companies who want to access the last mile. So one of the things we have refocused to do is to start providing access to things we're doing. But one of the things we're passionate about as well is that the mass population, you know, we live in a country where, we live here where there's so much social support, social welfare support. So we are determined as a business that is reaching out in Nigeria to put something back in to the local communities, etc. So we have started initiatives where we're going into orphanages and schools and providing them with access to tablets and the same connectivity, the data that we have today that drives so many other things. This is really a snapshot of what we have been doing. Recently, we were acquired by New York NASDAQ fintech platform. We kept it quiet because we just wanted to carry on with our focus. But it has given us an even larger platform. I'm telling you guys some of this for a reason. Number one, all of us here, we came for better opportunities. We came to do better and to grow our dreams. And I'd like to tell you that that dream, for me, was realized back in Nigeria. It wasn't a question of staying out here. It was realized back in Nigeria and back in Africa. And today, we've seen enormous growth and scale. Where are we going to from here? We're looking to launch a digital bank across UK and Europe to try and reach out to the diaspora community here, the unbanked. It becomes so hard and we become so stigmatized to just get a bank account for people to launch genuine dreams like what we did. And so that is our next goal. Having said all of that, I've come to realize that initiatives like what Prince Afolabi has embarked on, someone was even just telling me just now, we cannot do it alone. I would like to recognize Ambassador Ishola at this time as well, because he's been a breath of fresh air with the energy he's come in and with the agenda to pull our people together. That is part of the reason why we're here today. We not only want to celebrate and recognize each other, but I'd like to put it to you that we should recommit. We should recommit under the leadership, because Ambassador, you are a father to us, really. You're like a father in terms of in terms of a covering in this nation. But with someone like him who is willing to bring people together, with NBBF, and with all of us here, after we've eaten, after we've spoken, let's recommit to joining forces, to working together, to seeking opportunities together. I don't think we need to keep worrying about, dodgy, fraudulent, whatever. You know yourself, you know you're good. If but there are other good all of you, and encourage everybody to keep going, keep praying. That's the only way it works, and that we will all get there, and the future is indeed bright for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jerry. I must say, as you spoke so eloquently about your vision, about what you're doing, and I was wondering if you were recruiting. I said before, the last time we met at the Ambassador's House, we had the CEO, CIO, CFO, and I said, I will take any C. If you give me, I'll take it. CSO, CTO, whatever it is, I'll take it. But please, ladies and gentlemen, can you give another round of applause? Engineering, Tauri Coca Associates, Bansom Group, Transfer, MS Estates, MTC and Off-Plan. Please don't get tired, keep clapping. We also have the privilege of being sponsored by Finn, as well as Silver Technologies. Please, a round of applause for all our sponsors tonight. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, High Excellency, Mr. good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this event, to the United Kingdom. And before asking him to come and talk to us, I will just give you a very brief bio. Sarah Fatunji was appointed Nigeria's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom in London on the 3rd of May 2021. So he's only been in post for about 6 to 7 months. His Excellency was the Minister for Mines and Power of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from July 2007 to October 2008. He was also Minister for Finance between 1999 and 203, and the Secretary to the Ogun State Government 2003 to 2007. You don't become a Secretary to a government if you are not a person of integrity and values. With due permission, I will not mention his date of birth, but he holds a master's degree in business administration from the University of Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. He attained the Chartered Institute of Marketing qualification of England, and that was in 1981. In the year 2009, he successfully completed the Leaders in Development course at Harvard University in the United States of America. Well, we in Nigeria say you always know somebody who's going to do well. And in his early years, His Excellency did his youth service corps as a lecturer at the Department of Business Studies, Federal Government College, Katsina, and that was between 1982 and 1983. And later then he was appointed lecturer in business statistics, marketing, economics at the Federal Government College of Education, Katsina, between 1983 and 1986.
He was chairman of the Ogun State Local Government Council. Now, I could go on and on and on. I've been in this country since 1988, and I've seen High Commissioners come and go. And I have had the opportunity to relate with the current High Commissioner. And I can say, and there are many people who can vouch, that within the 6 months that he's been in this country, he has improved the image of the High Commission as well as the image of Nigeria. So I stand here as the Vice Chair of MBBF and the CEO of Trojan Medical Group, and would like to welcome and invite His Excellency Ishola to please come and address us. A round of applause.
Your Excellency, the wife of Nigerian Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Your Excellency, the Deputy High Commissioner, Nigerian Commission, London, Ambassador Suleiman, you just permit me to observe existing protocols because we have so many important dignitaries here tonight. I'm deeply honored and highly delighted to be invited to give a keynote address at this distinguished gathering of Nigerian entrepreneurs and professionals under the aegis of Nigeria British Business Forum, working closely with the Nigeria High Commission in London to drive Nigeria economic diplomacy. I recall with nostalgia the robustness of our interaction during our various meetings, that is the meetings between the High Commission and the MBBF. Ever since, we have continued to interface on issues of strategic economic benefits to Nigeria. The event this evening reaffirms the dynamism of this group and its determination to strengthen its synergy with the High Commission towards the promotion of Nigerian economic diplomacy. Permit me to commend the organizers of this event, particularly the President of MBBF, Prince Afolabi Andrew, for his tireless and relentless effort to make this occasion a reality. Let me also appreciate the efforts of the sponsors of this event for their magnanimous support to the forum to achieve this laudable objective of not just marking the 5th anniversary of MBBF, but also using the opportunity of the event to officially welcome me to the United Kingdom business community. I must say that when Prince Andrew approached me about his idea to host my welcome reception concurrently with this 5th anniversary and requested my consent, I had my reservations. However, when he later laid down his plans and convictions that the decision to host this reception alongside with the 5th anniversary was built on popular opinion of members of the forum, my reservation quickly gave way to optimism. I'm indeed very grateful for this gesture, and I pay my respect to you and your team. I have observed within my short stay in the United Kingdom as High Commissioner that MBBF has made remarkable efforts through forum through various fora like this in building business bridges between Nigeria and Nigerian businessmen and their UK counterparts. I therefore urge the forum to continue to uphold this laudable tenet, as it is the only way to ensure that Nigeria attains destiny and leadership role in Africa. Of course, we are all aware that the international community expects Nigeria's excellence as a leader to stretch beyond Africa and spread to other parts of the world, giving the right leadership and full harnessing of our potential in terms of material and human resources. However, the greatest catalyst in achieving this enviable height among the Committee of Nations is the consciousness of our citizens to build without remorse. Since independence, Nigerians have consistently proven that they can make things happen. We have demonstrated this in diverse areas of our professional callings, skills, and talents. I'm excited that the Nigerian Achievers Award Institute has deemed fit over the past 2 decades to recognize individual achievers both at home and abroad. I wish to acknowledge the collaborative efforts of Nigerians in the UK in bringing about this positive impact to their host communities and at home, which was made possible through networks of like-minded individuals such as the NBDF. Nigerians in the UK are currently estimated at about 1 million people, many of whom are high-income earners contributing their quota to the British economy and social development. British-based Nigerians comprising Nigerian British and British Nigerians are vibrant and inspiring individuals, and their significant impact both in the UK and Nigeria cannot be overemphasized. On this note, I want to commend the effort of Ms. Andrew for spearheading this initiative. The determination and ability to bring Nigerians together and the fostering of partnerships between the British and the Nigerian communities is a source of motivation. No nation has been able to fully maximize its potentials without certain individuals taking bold steps. The Nigeria High Commission is proud of your achievements and appreciative of your efforts. The potential for both Nigeria and UK are enormous, including untapped areas of cultural exchange and economic interest. The UK can take advantage of the abundance of raw materials in Nigeria and follow sectors of Nigerian economy for trade, even as it can serve as one of the top destinations for Nigerian export. The Ambassador Compendium published in commemoration of the 21st anniversary of the National Achievers Award, which coincides with the 5th year since MBBF was on, provides the necessary guide and a handful of knowledge and business opportunities in both countries. It also beams its searchlight on global outlook, the UK business sharing, and the whole lot. Well, this one is the one that they are waiting for me to read. You know, in this, as an official of government, there are two issues. The position of the mission is what is captured here. But let me say that I also have one or two interventions to make here. Because anywhere I have the opportunity to relate with my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, I always like a situation whereby we tell ourselves of home truth. The potential that we have as Nigerians and for our country as Nigeria is quite enormous. There are two things that are just missing. We don't pull together. And we can see it abound here. Either we're talking of British business, or we're talking of Indian or Chinese business. All these businesses work on the basis of networking. We get individualistic. Individuals, sole entrepreneurs are just archaic vehicles for business development all over the world. You can imagine if an accountant here, in partnership with an engineer here, in partnership with an economist on on this side, and partnering with an IT expert there, put together and float a company. You can imagine how far we can go about that. That's number one. Number two is we are the one demarketing our country. We open many of our social media is all negative vibes. Even you will find out that other nations even celebrate us more than we do. Yes, we have our challenges. Which country does not have challenges in this world? But the countries of the world that develop thrives on their positives, which continue to thrive on our negatives. If we don't give hope to our country, who will come and develop that country for us? And I always challenge our people in diaspora. Please, if Nigeria is going to develop, you will drive it. No other person will drive it. Because the reasons are just very clear. We have two factors inhibiting the practice of democracy in our country today: illiteracy and poverty. And the people in diaspora have overcome both. Can we say the same of the people at home? The First Republic was developed through the diasporans. It is in this city that Chief Obafemi Awolowo and the rest floated the Egbe Omodua and had their plan to develop Western region, which is still a reference point, even 60 years after. The same thing, Nnamdi Azikiwe and other Nigerians in the US did the same. That was an era where we had patriotism. Yes, we have our challenges, but I don't believe that we are in a hopeless situation. So I want to challenge all of us. Let's continue to brainstorm of the way out. And let's stop demarketing our country, because we don't have any other country except Nigeria. Here in UK, after Brexit, Nigeria is a focus of the British. But we need to help ourselves. How do we network and take advantage of all this? The last time that I had the opportunity of a bilateral with Prime Minister Boris Johnson, I made it very clear. And in terms of foreign investment in Nigeria, Britain is number 5. Coming after China, India, Netherlands, and the United States of America. And I did say that, look, no matter what you say of the conditions that we have in Nigeria, it's not acceptable that Dutch investment in Nigeria will be more than that of Britain. And of course, he agreed. And maybe I throw the challenge to you, is asking people to show interest more in wind power and solar power. Because except we have infrastructural projects, such as rail and some other infrastructural facilities, that business relationship cannot really go to where we expect it to be. And it's in the hands of all of us. I can assure you that we are going to do our own bit. As far as I'm concerned, I've started embarking on some projects that can jumpstart that investment. And the my focus is on rail projects. Because right now, Nigeria is 65% GDP of ECOWAS. Right now, there is no rail movement to move goods along the West African coast. So I'm talking to you, British investors are developing the Cotonou port. And if we have the opportunity to to link Cotonou port with Papalanto, which is a hub between Lagos, Kano, Maradi, and Niger, that will be the project of the future. I've been talking to people that I need to talk to. Let everybody do his own bit. Because it is efforts of that nature that will develop our country. As at today, I'm not aware of anywhere in the world that profit making is better than Nigeria. As at today, we all know the richest man in Africa is a Nigerian. Wasn't into oil. Of course, in cement production and some other ancillary services. The richest woman in Africa is also in Nigeria. So don't let us lose hope in this our country. The potentials are great. And I plead with all of us. Let us take up the challenge and work towards it. On a final note, the remittances that we've sent home, it's something that we really need to think a lot about. In 2019, we had $25 billion in terms of remittances. That is almost the size of the national budget. In year 2020, because of COVID, we had $21 billion. You can imagine cascading that for 10 years. We'll be talking of almost $250 billion. But the sad aspect of it is that it's going into consumables. My mother just died. I must go and bury my mother. I want one nabi. You know, my sister is having wedding ceremony, and we must show them. You know, so at the end of the day, when you show them, you come back. The economy remains the same. You can imagine, out of 5 million naira that you want to go and spend on wedding, you just target 5 people that are productive. You go into cement, a block making, 1 million naira. You go into entrepreneurial development, 1 million naira. And we'll see how we'll develop our country. So again, because I have hope in you, great hope. All we just need to do is to harness our potential, and Nigeria will be great for it. I thank you all for listening.
Visionary High Commissioner, Ambassador Zarafa Tunji Ishala, and his amiable wife, Excellency Mrs. Bolanle Zarafa Ishala. His Excellency Ambassador Sami Suleiman, the Deputy Nigerian High Commissioner. Tonight, we hold in high esteem and with posterity in view, reflecting on individual success stories, contributions to nation building, and how the Nigerian-British Business Forum has become a bridge for Nigerian businesses in the United Kingdom and Nigeria. We celebrate our common heritage, the milestones we've achieved so far, and the diligent pursuit of long-term social and financial networks, which has the potential to ignite Nigeria's economic transformation. The amazing stories of Nigerian businessmen and women, their giant strides and impact within the UK is an ever-rising aroma of delight. God has given us the ability to draw strength from within us, and irrespective of status, political affiliation, or religious creed, NBBF has presented us with a oneness of purpose for greater exploits, both within the United Kingdom and Nigeria. Over the past 5 years, we have remained steadfast in harnessing the potentials of Nigerian-owned businesses in the United Kingdom, creating a trusted network of social capital while fostering opportunities for investment. In line with our milestones at NBBF over the past 5 years, I am pleased to state that the launching of the Nigerian British Infrastructure Group, Trojan Medical Group, Greystone Technologies, alongside collaborations with government agencies, are stepping stones to greater heights in the future. Our goal is to develop sustainable wealth pool that can fund and successfully implement developmental projects in Nigeria. You will agree with me that there is so much strength in collective will, a culture prevalent within other ethnic minority groups in the United Kingdom. As a business and professional community, we have expertise, the skills, and resources. What is evidently missing is the deep commitment and will to join forces for the greater good. On our corporate bodies, I must state that the investment and proposed implementation of specific projects in health infrastructure through Trojan Medical Group, headed by our own very Professor Rotimi Jayasimi, is a proof of NBPF's determination and commitment to make a veritable difference. I'm also pleased to state that by Q2 of 2022, Greystone Technologies, driven by Mr. Sam Bode Odeyemi, will be organizing a major technology and exhibition aptly titled Global Nigeria Tech Exhibition and Conference in central London. The event aims to focus on established Nigerian tech geeks and the upcoming ones. This event will inevitably create a unique opportunity to display Nigeria's progress and potential within the technology space. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I scan through this room tonight, what I see is a room full of high achievers, a people who thrive in breaking glass ceilings and will not stop until they leave behind an impactful and indelible mark. I make bold to say that your personal desires and resilience in your professional calling has been the strength behind this gathering. It is a gathering of individual champions, combining their medals for bigger monuments. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why we are marking the 24th anniversary of the Nigerian Achievers Awards Institute. An ideal opportunity to celebrate our exceptional yet unsung heroes, the silent achievers, whose impact is as loud as the big band. Kindly allow me to once again welcome His Excellency Ambassador Serafa Tunji Ishola and his wife, Her Excellency Mrs. Bolandi Serafa Ishola. Since arriving in the UK, you have been a breath of fresh air, stepping into the Herculean task of providing a shield and pathway for the United Kingdom Nigerian community. Tonight, in your capacity, it is fitting that you witness the unparalleled efforts of our people who have refused to be relegated, but have become zealots for a new emerging Nigeria of our dreams. You are highly welcome, and we are grateful for your support and encouragement. In conclusion, let me humbly invite those who have not joined the NBBF train to join with us on this formidable journey. I am persuaded that our passionate collaborative effort can only make a difference. Once again, I wish you all a happy celebration, and for the rest of the evening, the memorial one. God bless you all, and God bless the federal government.
Imagine if I told you that you and your family in Nigeria could get access to global doctors through a healthcare plan that costs just £5 a month. Well, you don't have to imagine it any longer, because here at Mobi Health, we have made it into a reality. Visit our website www.mobihealthinternational.com for more information.